Hello, Symphonic Band. This is Mr. Gonzales. I'm going to walk you through Schoology for this week. This week, Fine Arts can do digital learning. So we have some things already on the Schoology page. So I'm going to walk you through this right now. Okay, so looking here, we're going to go to the Symphonic Band site for Schoology. And some things that I want you to find, it's going to say click here for virtual learning material. All right. So when you click there, you're going to see some things, and it's in sequential order on how I want you to look at it from week to week. Now, let's start from the top. We have important, which is Symphonic Band. This is your class notes and your practice guide. This is kind of like your assignments to do just to guide you. I understand that sometimes it's hard to find the motivation on what to practice and what you're going to do, so I have it all set up right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click important. And what you're going to see is what we need to be working on, or what you need to be working on, just to organize your practice. So let's see if I can make this a little bit taller. All right, and this is while you're at home for, through this coronavirus pandemic. All right, so if you look here, Symphonic Band, this is in order of how I want you to find it. So watch here. Supplemental packets. What you're going to find in the supplemental packets below, when you scroll down, you're going to find a fundamental folder, and you're going to find scales and technique. And there's going to be scales in there for you to practice. The instructions are here. Now, we're working on making videos so you understand how to do it, since we're not there at your house to give you individual or class instructions. So we're going to give very detailed instructions on how to practice this, on how we would practice it as instrumental players. So here's the instructions here. The two that we want you to work on are the tuning page and flow steady. Next, for percussion, I'm getting materials from Mr. Holden. He's going to have some stuff for us, and we're going to place them right in there. The next thing, you're going to have a scale and a technique folder, and number one, just follow here if you want a challenge, and I know a lot of you do. You're probably sitting there or playing outside or a little bored. So here's your challenge. We set up some challenges for you. Work on memorizing and mastering the region major scale page. Now if you want to go above and beyond and do a bonus, there's also going to be the 12 scales on there, so the 12 major scales, and that would be something that would benefit you like totally. I mean, all musicians do it. All right, then there's two technique master pages, and we only put two on there because it's a challenge, but it's a lot of fun, and we'll walk through that in just a second. It contains advanced exercises like major scales, chromatic, arpeggio-Clark studies, and patterns in thirds. So you're gonna love it. I'll put a video link on how I would play it and what it would sound like going through a page. So it's going to be pretty cool. All right, now continue for smart music. Now we're going in order, so practice your fundamentals, your scales, and then go into smart music and continue to finish your assignments. Okay, so get that done. Remember, don't hit record to submit until you know that it is like awesome. Okay, so it has to be up to our level of what we like, and that's just for you also. Let's see if you can up your standard. Now we have a band challenge, a band song challenge. It's the Great Locomotive Chase. I haven't assigned it yet, but I will be assigning that by Monday. So that's the day we can start. Now we own this at Kleb, and what I want you to do is go ahead and click on it, go ahead and start learning it. If we do come back, we're going to start on the Great Locomotive Chase, and we're going to be performing this piece. It is awesome. Listen to it on Smart Music, and I know you're going to have a lot of fun. All right, now there's a solo challenge. All right, with the solo challenge, there's a link below, and we're going to talk about that, but there's three pieces that you can choose from. And this is going to be really fun. So you get to choose which solo that you want out of Polonaise, Renaissance Festival, and Rondo. And this is out of the Standard of Excellence Festival Solos, book 2. All right, so play along with it, listen to the recording, see which one you like the best. When you're done with it, down here in number 5, it says submit your solo choice on the Google form link, which is right here. Okay, now by April 13th, we encourage you to submit to Flipgrid, and we're going to judge the solos. So, and there will be a prize for the top maybe 5 performers. So take your time, do it right, have fun with it, and we'll have some prizes and things like that for you guys. And this is also a good chance for you to show off your talents. All right, just like in at the top where it says supplemental packets, down here is where you can click your supplemental packet. All right, so let's look at this. All you have to do is find your instrument. Say you play saxophone. Find your instrument, click on it, and click where it says saxophone supplemental. And look what happens. It'll take you to the supplemental page where it says fundamentals and saxophone. And here's your flow study. And you just can read from here, right there. All right, you're going to have a separate video on how to do it. It's going to be on this page, on this supplemental page, and that's going to be cool. And then you have your flow studies, individual tuning page. So you have a couple things on here that you can work on. It looks like I'm missing something. Oh, no, it's all on here. So look, if you scroll down, you're going to have 3 actual fundamental pages on here that you can work on. The one that we're requiring is the individual tuning page and the flow study 1 through 4. Okay. All right. Then you have scales and technique, which we'll be adding more on here. You have your region scales right there. All right. Let me go ahead and click out of that, and let's go back to here. All right. Now here's where you get to choose your solo. Now notice how it looks. Okay, we have flute in gray. You need to be in Google Chrome in Smart Music and have Smart Music signed in. And all you have to do is click on this. Now click on it, and then it should take you straight to the piece that you chose. There we go. Now listen to it first. Listen to it first. You can slow it down here on this side right here, so that you can display. And if this is the one you're going to do, then that's awesome. Let me click out of this one. It does the same. So that's Rondo, Polonaise, and Renaissance Fest. So listen to all 3. When you're done, click here. Click on the Google form. Okay, put your name. Choose the instrument that you play. And you get to choose a solo and hit submit, and then I will know what you're going to do. All right, so let me leave this and come back here. All right, so that's what that is the most important thing. This is our class notes. This is your practice guide on what you should be practicing right now, so that when we come back, we're not restarting how to play your instrument and things like that, or falling behind on what you need to do. All right, let me go back. All right, click here on virtual learning. All right, next thing, you have a Kleb band practice check-in sheet. Now this is an actual assignment. Now with this assignment, basically every day when you practice, you need to just put an X. That's it. All right. So here's an example. Now we have the days here. Here's an example. You're just gonna, if you did your tuning exercise, put an X right there. Flow study, scale sheet. Now you didn't practice concert B flat, but you practiced technique E flat, put an X there. If you practice smart music, put it there. Your band music, which is in your band folder, or if you did your solo. And then leave a comment, all right? And the only person who can see this is you and me, all right? So that's kind of really cool. All right, and here's an example. Practice 20 minutes today. And then that's it. And then make sure that that you click back and don't submit. Don't submit yet. This submission is not due until, I believe, April 30th or something like that. So yeah, April 30th. So what I will be able to do is see you in progress. So every week I can see what you've done. So don't worry about, don't freak out. Just do it. It just kind of lets me see what how you're progressing throughout the week in your practice. And in the comments, you can leave questions for me as well. All right, let's get back. And then there is supplemental packets are right here. So if you don't go into the class notes, you can find them here by instrument, and then that's supplemental packet. Okay, and then you can find your solo challenge also. So if you don't want to go through there, and just click on those, and here's a form. We're hitting the last thing on what to do. All right, now Klein ISD has set some lessons for everybody to do, and we as band directors came up with a fun lesson on what to do. You have an assignment set up for you, which is a Klein ISD Fun Band Lesson Assignment number 1. I think you're going to really enjoy it. Well, I hope you really enjoy it. Well, let me click back here. When you're doing the assignment, just do it. Have fun. We have it due for Friday, April 3rd. And it shouldn't take you much time. Maybe you can get your parents or somebody, maybe your younger brother or sister involved, just so they can see what it's like to be in band. This is the history of band, I believe. And just enjoy it. Submit it to me, and we'll see what happens. Okay? All right, so let me get back to virtual learning. All of our assignments will be here, so make sure that you're constantly looking in. I'll be giving y'all some, sending you some updates through Schoology as well, and that's how you're gonna go through Schoology. All right, thank you guys. I miss y'all. Go Kleb Band, and we'll hear from you soon. Bye.